Hello guys. Some time ago I did a quick review on this watch. Back then it surprised me with its price and the relative quality you get for that money. I got it for like $2 or something from China. It's an alright watch, but the movement has somehow stopped functioning, and the watch wasn't really that accurate to start with, so I wished for something a little bit better. Of course, all these watches are based on, they borrowed the design from Casio original digital watch. So I searched online and I found out that the original version of Casio costs about $50, which is a lot of money for a simple quartz digital watch. So what I found out is there are some Chinese brands that do kind of remake of these models, but they add some interesting features and the price is really hard to beat. So I got this watch for $8. It was a sale, some kind of so I got it a bit cheaper than they are usually sold for. At the moment of making of this video, they go for about 13 or 15 bucks, and the original Casio is still like 50 bucks. Okay, so let's go with this one. As you see, the color is yellow. I went with it because I wanted to have something that looks like Casio, and I know that Casio used to offer these watches in this gold tone. The size is exactly the same as this one, and of course it's exactly the same as Casio. This particular brand is SKMEI or SKMEI or something like that. There are some other brands also that sell basically the same watches under different names, but this watch company, actually they are decent as far as I found out. They have some of their designs are original, and so far I really have nothing to complain about. Wrist check for today. I'm wearing Big Daddy, and I will be reviewing it soon. It's a great little thing. Let's go back. So, what is interesting about this watch? When you compare this to original Casio, I would argue that this one is actually better. And I would say that it beats Casio on all fronts. So let's go slowly and see what is this about. When you look at the watch face, nothing special there. It says here water resistance 30 meters, which is really good. All the features that you can see are the same even with this watch, and let alone for original Casio. So there is nothing to write home about. However, there is one interesting feature. It is electroluminescence, and the lighting, the background lighting on this watch is, in my opinion, far superior to Casio. So let me just turn off the light so you can see the effect. Look at this. So it's gorgeous. I mean, it lasts very short, which is great. It saves battery, and it's so crisp, so clear. I just love, and the colors are beautiful. It's like turquoise or something like that. So yeah, it's great. Second feature that is better than Casio, in my opinion, is the quality. So Casio is usually known for relatively good quality for the money. However, these watches that Casio makes, they make them from plastic. They have plastic cases, plastic bodies. However, this one is metal, actually. So this is metal. Everything you can see is metal. There are no plastic parts on the watch body anywhere. Of course, it's not stainless steel, but it is some kind of zinc alloy or something. It is gold-plated, so it matches the rest of the watch. Since everything that is plated will probably lose that plating sometime in the future. If it gets scratched or something, that will probably happen, but that can happen on a much more expensive watch too. So I really have no idea how do Casio dare to sell their plastic watch for $50, but whatever. This one was $8 and it's made of metal. The finish on the case is fine. There are no problems with it actually. I mean, everything seems to be just fine. The case back shows the brand name, water resistance, and which is really nifty, all these Chinese companies, very often they have battery code written right here, so you know what to buy before you open the watch, which is, I think, a really good thing to do. They declare here 3 atmospheres or 30 meters, and you can see a little picture of a man swimming. I don't think this watch is really suitable for swimming. Anyway, I'm not using it for that, but I guess if you wash hands with it, it will probably keep on ticking. Okay, then we have the clasp. The clasp design is just a little bit different than the original Casio. This one has 3 links in this cross-section, and Casio has like 5. To be honest, I prefer this one, but this is just a visual thing and a matter of personal preference, which doesn't really go with the case. I mean, case is definitely far superior on this watch. The clasp is the usual, this style of clasp. It works fine, it's very secure, it clicks very nicely in place, and yeah, I really have nothing to complain about there. Battery life seems to be good. This, if you don't use the light too much, I guess it will last at least 2 years on you, and the batteries for this one are pretty cheap as well. So there you go. Price, it's like 6 times cheaper, better quality, metal case, it has better light, and yeah, the only thing it's lacking is the name, basically. And since this is not really a no-name brand, I don't see how you can go wrong with buying SKMEI. Okay guys, that was all for today, and see you soon in my next video where I'll review another SKMEI product, and I think you will I think that video will also be interesting, because this watch is really cool. It has some interesting features and quirks. That's all. Oh yeah, before that, let me just put it on to show you the size. I mean, these watches tend to be quite small. This is just how they are. If you have a smaller wrist, like I do, it should work fine. And yeah, so it looks like this on my wrist. It's very slim. I mean, this one is also very slim, and the original Casio is very slim. So this is the feature of a design and not of this particular watch. But anyway, it feels great on your hand. Okay guys, that's all for today. See you next time.